What's going on, guys? Welcome in. Doing a build for the homie Iken. You guys don't know, Iken's a big supporter, and he definitely wanted to get ahead of the Alex launch, so here we are. Gonna do a build with Alex. You already know. This artwork has been illustrated by Gilbert Hahn. Okay, so I'm gonna do the auxiliary buttons first. What's up, Chowder? We early today, so what time is it right now in the UK, Chowder? Or at least wherever you are. Illy Sancho, what's going on? Nice. Just past lunchtime, I guess, for you, huh? Do I cut the artwork manually? No. I have a laser cutter. I was looking for Dalsum on Twitch and found your channel. Stole some tech. Oh, don't steal all my tech. That's crazy that you found my channel from my Street Fighter play, because I barely stream games. I don't know if you you probably comb through my channel, but all I do are Fightstick builds for people. You stole my yoga arch tech, didn't you? I know you stole my yoga arch tech. It's really a spacing thing, you know? Alright, so I'm prepping the buttons right now, guys, for this. Prepping the buttons. Probably gonna take me a while because I didn't do any of this ahead of time. Yeah, there's like not many Dhalsim players in general. Illy, there's literally like, we're the if you're a Dhalsim player, right? We're literally the bottom. If you look at the CFN page or whatever, the Buckler website, we're literally the bottom used character. Yeah, but you know what's crazy? In my area, there's actually a couple Dhalsim players. We have my boy Sark, who's like so good, man. Sark, S-A-R-K. So good. And then we have Doc Morales out of Maryland. So good, too. And then, there's a couple people who stream, too, you know. Eli Eats Crayons from Australia. He's probably the best. I would say he's probably the best sim. And we got the dude from Texas. I forgot his name, too. I follow his stuff. Eli is the one you want to follow, though. He has all the cool tech. Eli Eats Crayons. I would recommend following that guy. And he streams, too. Like, maybe I stream Street Fighter like 1 out of every 7 streams. It's just when I have nothing to do. When I don't have any work to do. Because this is my job, so. Oh, Chowder, you saw this art on Twitter? I guess Gilbert had posted it, huh? Yeah, Gilbert's sick, man. So this is a commission, so I guess he had posted his commission work already. Usually that's like, artists don't do that until they're finished. Until the project's finished. That's okay. I don't care. Anybody trying to learn Alex, though? I think I might give it a shot. I might actually like it, you know? He's a stance character? Yeah, I used to play Chun-Li, so I know what you mean. Oh, I just realized something. I goofed. I have this extra button right here. This was supposed to be the button that I was supposed to use for this section of buttons that I'm doing. What's a rental? Oh, you're talking about using points for that. I guess you didn't buy like the season passes and stuff like that. I'm a little lucky in that sense, because I'm part of Capcom's creator team, so they allow me to get the DLC for free, the season passes and stuff. Okay, that feels really good. All right, now we're gonna move on to the movement buttons. We only have 3 because I already did one of them. If you haven't noticed, guys, this layout is 30 millimeters. It's very rare that you're gonna see a leverless 30 millimeter stick, but I can do it. The client, kind of like a bigger dude, so I'm pretty sure that's why he wants like a bigger 30 millimeter layout. I don't think he has a wrestling stance. I think I don't know. I don't know anything. It didn't look like he has like a stance. He's a grappler, right? So he's like, I don't know. You could be right, dude. I have no idea. All right. A lot of buttons to get artwork into today, guys. We were gonna do Sanwa buttons for this, but something unfortunate happened with the shipment for parts, and I do stock the gravities, so I was like, hey, if you want to wait, I can get the Sanwas, but I'm gonna just, if you want, just to get the build out of the way, I can upgrade you to the gravities. So you know, little customer service on my end because of a mishap with a shipment from the order for the Sanwa buttons that the customer wanted, but because I stocked the gravity buttons, I just upgraded them for free. What's up, Advancing? These buttons are much more expensive. They're $6 a button, plus I charge 50 cents for the artwork inserts. I didn't miss anything, man. I'm just literally popping in the artwork for the buttons at the moment. Hold on, guys. Let me, I realize I don't have my chat up for you guys. I'm so sorry. Let me do that for you guys. Let me launch avatars too. Sorry about that. Some of you guys are asking, like, I'm sure our Twitch guys are wondering who the hell I'm talking to. So we have a mixed chat, guys. We have YouTube and Twitch, but you won't see it together unless I show it on the screen. Okay, we have the movement buttons done. Gotta do the top row. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is for the homie I Can Do It. I Can is from a little bit close to me, but not that close. He's in the New England region. I've met him in person, which is really cool. I met him at East Coast Throwdown in 2022, I believe. He had a meeting. Nice. Oh, I just realized my hat in the way, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna move my I just realized my hat might be interrupting the camera. Sorry, I'm messing with my mic. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I use a clip-on mic now for streams. What was the meeting about, Frieza? A meeting about meetings? Yo, Frieza, whatever happened to that guy, the fraud guy with the multiple accounts or whatever with the same picture? What happened to that guy? They allowed you to board it? I don't know what that means, but I guess they allowed you to... They didn't flag it, I guess, huh? That's crazy, though. Even after all that, there was no... You couldn't... It wasn't like a definitive thing. He has another code to do business out of. Got it. Didn't find anything. Or maybe we were just racist, and he was the same guy, and he wasn't the same guy. Pretty excited, man. We got Formula 1 this weekend. Start of the season. It's actually getting kind of popular in the States, man. Yeah, man, I'm excited. But you know what? It's actually in Australia, so the race is at midnight. I think I'm gonna just, like, not look at my phone and just wake up on Sunday and watch it like a normal person. Like, I'm not that much... Well, I am a fan, but I also am old. I'm old and I don't want to... I'm not staying up. I'm gonna fall asleep. Oh man, you got the itis, Sancho? Yeah, that be happening, man. That's not good either, man. You can't be digesting food. You know what I mean? It's not good to be eating right after I mean sleeping right after you eat. So yeah, bad move in general. Listen to your woman. New McDonald's burger? See, I know nothing about that. I barely get fast food nowadays. Is that any good though? Okay. Last set of buttons, guys. Oh, actually, no, I lied. I still have to do the sides. Nah, I know what you mean, man. Food be like... Honestly, it's probably killing me right now. Food's probably killing me. I love food too much, and it's like I know I shouldn't eat as much. But it's just like, I love food. It's so hard. And I'm not active enough to balance it out. That was my problem. See, my problem is that when I was young, I was ultra active because all I did was skateboard and snowboard all day. Like literally every day I would skateboard or snowboard or play basketball. Those are the three things I would do. Like weekends I was snowboarding in the winter or skateboarding. Like that, you know, because I was a skater, you know. When you're a skater, it's your hobby, and you're also, because it's also your hobby, it's like you're just getting a workout. But nowadays when I'm older, like I don't skate anymore because I can't. I literally busted my ankle so bad the last time I skated that I can't skate anymore. And plus I'm like, I'm at that age where, you know, like people my age don't skate anymore. You know, you got to be like something special, or like you just kept skating because that's what you love, like you're a pro or something like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, people my age don't skate anymore. So anyway, like I grew up like ultra active, you know, all the way up till basically till I was 30. I was like ultra active, and then yeah, after that it just became like I haven't been able to find like a routine because I was so used to just being active on the rip because I was skating, and it was just like something I did for fun, you know. So I never was a gym rat or nothing like that. You had a burger for lunch last Tuesday? It was okay. Yeah, like, you know, I could like push around. It's not like I can't skateboard. It's just I can't like be like in the park anymore. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ant? How are you, bro? Like I could push down the block. I went snowboarding like 2 weeks ago, you know? So it's not about just riding, but I'm just talking. Yeah, maybe I should just like not think about skateboarding as like an action sport anymore. Maybe I should just push, you know? Just push down the block or something like that. You're 36, you feel healthier? Nice, bro. Yeah, I'm older than you. So, yeah, that's good that you feel that way in 36. I was in my best shape when I was maybe like 27. Like 27 around there. Kick, push, ollie every once in a while, yeah. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna buy myself a cruising board. That sounds cool, actually. Just go cruise. Not a longboard though. You wouldn't catch me dead on a longboard, bro. Ain't no way I'm gonna ride a longboard. I'm gonna ride like an old board with like some kryptonites. You know what I mean? Like some 80s joint, like a big old board, like cruising board. You know? Okay, guys, we finished the main action buttons. Yeah, right. We should. I want to get a cruiser. That'd be dope. Yeah, buddy. So this piece is Alex. It's from Gilbert Hahn did the illustration for the top. I added, you know, a little bit of my graphics work, and then I did the sides and the bottom. Because yeah, they didn't commission the bottom. All right, I'm gonna use red sanwas for the sides. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, what's up, Vic? Had to cut back on skating, ride around. Dude, oh, that's cool that you skate. Dude, because, like, I went to a skate park 2 years ago, right? And I was good. I was, like, slaying it. Like, I was, like, the best dude in the park, for sure. Like, you know what I mean? I was, like, back to my old self almost. You know, I was, like, slaying in the park. And then I was, like, the last thing that we did, it was, like, this hubba. You know, just, like, a normal, like, regular hubba with a... just like a grind box with the edge had coping on it, right? I just was riding, literally like just flowing, and I ollied. I mean, it's maybe like 2 decks high. I landed on there, but like for some reason, whoever maintains that park, they decided to wax the coping. Why the fuck would you wax metal coping? And I literally flew and I twisted my ankle so bad that I almost broke it. Like to that point where it's like I almost broke my ankle. Yo, Jimbo! What's up, brother? Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Thanks for the kind words. This build was supposed to be all Sanwa, but my parts order got messed up somehow. It was just they messed up the buttons. They sent me the wrong buttons, which is, you know, it happens. It's not a big deal. So I was like, okay, I told my customer, I was like, hey, so we can wait another week for us to do this exchange and swap the buttons, or I could just upgrade you for free to the gravities. Of course they're gonna take the free gravities, but they really wanted the Sanwas because they wanted the sound of the Sanwas, the smack. So it's kind of like instead of getting an upgrade, they're missing the sound. Bro, yeah, it was so crazy. Yeah, I just ollied to 50-50 this thing, and it was so slick. I don't know why they would wax coping. Like, who waxes coping? You know what I mean? Like the metal. You know what I'm talking? Not like coping, not like mini ramp or like half pipe coping. Like the corner bar that they put on the edge of like the flat boxes. You know what I'm talking about, right? If you skate, you know what I mean. Like, yeah, that was literally on this box for no damn reason. And I'm sitting here like, I'm on the floor. My leg is like twisted. My wife's like in horror because we were about to leave. Because yeah, it was like a detour on a trip that we did. We're like, oh, why don't you go to the skate park and we can skate? You know, so we all skated for a bit. Yeah, it was terrible, man. And then since that day, like, I could barely skate. Like, I can't trick skate anymore. I can't do tricks anymore. And I definitely can't, you know, I could snowboard still, but I haven't been like jumping like I used to. Yeah, jonyfraze.com. You're a grappler IRL. Nice. So you keep yourself active though in that way, huh? That's nice. Advancing, I'm not gonna comment on that just because I don't want to blow up anybody's spot. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mind. Bro, what up, man? How's your day going, guys? Okay. Buttons complete. Buttons complete. Gonna... Alright, guys, let's park the buttons. And then let's work on the side panels. Work on the side panels. Grim, what up, man? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll be hype.
Good morning.
Cyburn, thank you so much for the sub, my guy. Appreciate the support, bro. 74 months, does that say? That's insane, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate the support. 74 months, bro. What? How many years is that? Tier 1, thank you, Cyburn. Honestly, guys, I was starting to give up on Twitch a little bit. 6 years. Holy moly, bro. I can't believe it's been that long. Grabbing some nuts and bolts, guys. Yo, Jimbo, thanks for the follow, man. Yeah? How do you stream on TikTok, bro? Can you stream off can you stream on OBS? Cyburn, that means you've been rocking since Rival Fools days, right? People still know me from that. They're like, when's the next Rival Fools? I'm like, yo, what? Crazy. A lot of you guys are from the Rival Fools days. Blaster and all those guys. Because we used to, basically, we kept ourselves alive during COVID. Use TikTok Studio. Yeah. Crazy, man. You know what? I actually started streaming like almost 10 years ago. Because I started streaming when I got my first gaming PC. I started streaming using like, yeah, when I built my first gaming PC. That's when I learned how to do OBS and all that stuff. That was a long time ago, because that was like 2015, maybe. You got a Nikon Daija? Dude, I heard that PCB is really laggy. I don't want to mess up your experience right away, but I heard it's really laggy. Dude, I miss Buttercade, man. I don't really speak to him as much as I used to. But we're, you know, anytime we're still like pretty, yeah, he's been quiet, like, you know, he's been a little quiet. I think he's just focusing on his health and family. Luma, what's up? Yeah, for sure. Ciao. Oh, I miss Italy, man. You've been quiet too. Mom had a stroke. Yeah, you know, life be doing that. You know what I mean? Honestly, I'm kind of like at the phase in my life where like, I think I'm gonna like cut back the social media. You know? No, Illy Sancho. So I do commissions. You're witnessing a commission right now, right? So I leave my actually I don't leave myself available. I basically, you know, open up slots every month to try to get through everyone's request, because I get more requests than I have time. So I do slots for commissions. But if you go to you can buy my enclosures DIY. Just buy it yourself and then make it yourself. I don't think I'll be in Italy for a while. We just went last year. You know, Luma, if I go to Italy, it'll probably be for Formula 1. You know? Maybe like Emilia Romagna. What is it? Emilia Romagna? Yeah, something, one of them. Or Monza? Maybe I'll go to Monza. I'll be at Tifosi for a week. For a weekend. No problem, Cyburn. I really want, if you guys are Formula 1 fans, I really want Ferrari to do well this year. I hope their car actually lives up to the hype. Because they, in practice, in free practice, they're the fastest cars. I hope it's true. I think Ferrari deserves a year, right? Alright, no one cares about Formula 1. I don't even know why I talk about it. Everyone's just like, whatever. What do you like cars for? One day it'll be good enough for the dub team, bro. I'm slowly not even sponsoring anybody anymore. It's completely useless for me. Every time I've done a sponsorship, it doesn't equate to like money or like nothing. It's literally just me giving away stuff for free. You know, like, it's never come, and nothing's ever come of it, you know what I mean? Like, the players don't take it seriously. Like, the stuff that I asked for in the contract, they don't take it seriously. They just like, oh, I got a free controller, and that's it. So it's always been a blow up for me. To me, the thing about Ferrari is they will do well in F1, and then when their passenger cars suffer. Is that what you think? Wait, I don't understand that logic Blaster. Yeah, Blue Mary's supposed to be hype, right? A lot of history. Wait, in order for Formula 1 to do good, their team to do good, their cars need to suffer? Is that what you're saying? Like they'll put more effort into the Formula 1 car, and then like their road cars will be bad. I mean, when's the last real... the last time Formula 1... I mean, they won with Formula 1 was what, like Kimi Räikkönen? Maybe? Like, other than the Schumacher era? I think, yeah, Kimi, right? I don't think Vettel... Did Vettel? I don't think Vettel won a title, right? No. Blue Mary's the grappler? I had no idea. I don't play... Like I said, I don't play KOF that much. Eggs in a basket type deal. Yeah, I understand. Alright. Sides are getting cooked, guys. I'm down there, Frieza. Red buttons are fire. Oh, this is my attempt at a drum and bass track, guys. It's basically an R&B track with drum and bass drums. Hold on, guys. I gotta look at my artwork real quick. Okay. Yeah, I needed to align the artwork properly. Yes, this is the first in a long time. I've done it before, advancing, but yeah, this is one of the first times in a while. Okay, this client very specifically asked for this type of what do you call it? Pass-through. This is the secure pass-through. This shit costs like $20. What did you redeem? Hold on, I don't see that. What did you redeem? Because I use Restream. Oh, you redeem in Battle Royales. I gotcha. Okay. That's fine. You had a sponsor that ended up being shady. You're just chilling. That's usually what happens, I hear. Okay, so I'm trying to dig out this USB port, man. Nuts. Okay. This doesn't fit, right? No, it doesn't fit. This is too big. I have to swap out. I think I have some extras. The boy Buttercade actually gave me, before I had my own 3D printer, he sent me a whole bunch of these. I don't know if I have anything to match. Let's see. I might just have to go with black. I could print a red one. Is there a green one? Or yellow? Oh, there's a yellow one. Yellow's pretty cool, right? Yeah, that looks good, right? Yellow? What do you guys think? Yellow? I don't know if I have any other colors. Oh, there's like this gold color. Do I have another one like that? Yeah, this is very Alex-like, right? It's like gold. Yellow looks good. I think I'm gonna go switch to one of these. Yeah, look at these joints. Okay. Yeah, shout out to Buttercade the God. Yeah, I don't think I've ever used that before. This is like yellow gold. Looks kind of premium. Yeah, that looks good. I like that, I like that. Since when are GP2040 sold out? Where are they sold out? I'm sold out because I literally have 5 left. But I'm getting more tomorrow. I'm getting like 25 tomorrow. But I'm sold. Yeah, I have 5 left. Actually have 5 left, but I didn't want to make it go live on my site because then I won't have enough to finish my commissions. I can't do that. You know what I mean? What is happening right now? There we go. Everywhere, no one has them. Not even I'll have some tomorrow. Are you trying to buy one? What about all Fightsticks? You guys don't dig hard enough sometimes. A lot of the makers have them. Yeah, AFS usually has them. Jony2C, what up? Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. God damn it, guys. Where the hell's my good screwdriver? There we go. So this comes with this. Well, it doesn't come. You have to buy these separately. But this is like, see this cable? It plugs in there, then you twist this on, so it's like extra strong. Alright, guys, we finished the side panels. I'm just gonna mask off the button. We have LEDs going in this build, so I'm gonna mask off the hole so that the light doesn't shine through. If I can find my electrical tape. Dude, guys, where did you guys keep stealing my fucking parts, man. All my tools, you guys jack. I don't know how you guys do it over the internet, man. All the time. I'm not gonna stream anymore. You guys keep stealing my stuff. Malahi po. Ba kayo ang Pinoy? Oh, Pinoy ako. Pinoy ko. Not really good though. My Pinoy, my Tagalog is really bad because I didn't really grow up speaking Tagalog. Stealing is in my DNA. Fuck. All right. Shit. USB panel done. I think we can move on to the main panel now, guys. Oh no, wait. I have to tape up this. I like when people opt for no buttons on one side. Yeah, me too. But the problem with that is I forget. Yo, like I messed up. I cut everything with the extra sides. I mean extra buttons because it's like my normal routine. You know what I mean? But so yeah, I had to make a spare set of sides. And my laser cutter is like really not doing that well anymore. So it takes so long to make stuff now. But I haven't been getting like that many orders to justify like spending another $30,000 on a laser cutter. You know what I mean? Because that's my next upgrade is to just get a better laser cutter. But if I figure I'm gonna buy a new one, it's gonna be like an more industrial type instead of a craft laser. But like I'm not bringing in that much sales to justify it at the moment, so all right, that's done, guys. I'm gonna work on the sub panel. Fortunately, I already like took off all the what do you call it, the paper protection, so that's out of the way. All right, guys, we are gonna cut up this authenticator, get this installed right away. This rip off of an authenticator. This is my last one. Then I'm gonna be back to the magic boots, which I have a little bit of. Thank you to SGF for allowing me to buy some of his stock before he closed. Let me switch into that. All right, got some bolts here. Oh, wait, look at this. I'm also going to be using a small screen over here. Okay. Get this board installed. Let's go. Guys, I don't think I'll be able to play on this. Probably no way. My hands are way too small for the 30mm all button. That's crazy talk. Ain't no way I'm gonna be able to play on this. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Would you guys be able to play on this? 30mm buttons? Uh-oh, guys. I see an issue. I don't know why I didn't drill the holes here. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that really quick before we keep going. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I have to undo what I just did with this, and I have to laser in some holes. I don't know why my laser didn't get to it. Maybe I didn't include it in the file. Anytime I do these custom layouts, man, it gets All right, one sec, guys. I have to prep my laser cutter. All right. Yup, I'm a clown. I don't know why I didn't add it. Okay. Okay. I gotta bring this back in. I only really have to do this, the screws, because I don't have to do anything else. But I have to align the whole piece. This is kind of like a little bit of a project, guys. So I think my dungeon is... Yeah, I have my dungeon cam. Okay, cool. Alright, so fortunately I still have the piece that it got cut from, which is here. And I always align it with these two panels, so this should be pretty close to aligned. Just have to be very cautious about. And I made the holes a little bit bigger than usual, so that I wouldn't have an issue. Okay, so now that's like my template, right? I'm gonna go grab my piece again. I'm gonna grab my piece and then we're gonna drop it in. There we go. Yes, okay. Perfect, perfect. You know what? I should add some masking tape here. Let me add a little bit of masking tape, just in case. Yeah. Just to protect the area a little bit. So those are the two areas that I want to cut, right? So we're gonna leave that there. All right, and then we're gonna tell my laser to cut that hole. I think it fucked up. Oh no, I did a good job. Okay. Alright, let's hit print on that. We have ways to fix this without cutting a new panel. Big brain tech. Yeah, bro, this is I mean, I could have just drilled a hole physically, but this is easier. Fortunately, I always use the same parameters when I align the piece on the align the file on the laser. Okay. All right, we got our hole. Hopefully it lines up. Thank you, laser. Appreciate you. Okay, let's bring it back. Yes. Okay, so now we have the hole for it. We have more ways to fix this without cutting a new panel. Big brain tech. From the creature known as jonyfraze. How'd I do? Big brain tech. The humble laser is set to work to bore a new opening. What the fuck? The humble laser. Bro, how's that guy still alive, man? That guy's like 500. Right? Ugh. Where the hell is this other? Here it is. He's nearly 100. Jeez, she's still cooking, man. Good for him, bro. I don't think I'm gonna make it that long, guys. I'll probably be like 1926. Holy moly. Yeah, I'm not making it that long. July 1926 was his birthday. Dude, that's insane, dude. That is insane. You told your lady, you want another kid now? What if I die in my 50s? Yeesh. I mean, so many parents are like, you know, having kids in their 30s now, 40s. Like late 30s, women are like really pushing it, right? To have kids in like their late. Because you know, nowadays it's like career first, then kids, right? Career, set up your career, then kids. Oh, perfect, guys. I lined it up perfectly. Wait, you know, someone trying to be a single mom. Now, I get that. I get that, man. How does that work? You just gotta like, she's early 40. That's pushing it, man, right? Or is it like, I don't know. I'm no expert in this stuff, guys. IVF. Can't you just like just get it on? Just find a dude, be like, yo, can we smash? Right? Yeah, you don't need it if you only play on PC. Yeah, have you heard? You saw that? Did you guys watch that Netflix thing where this guy basically like was addicted to donating to sperm banks, and he has like 500 kids all across the world? Like he just kept donating, and he had the look too. He was like, you know, white guy, you know, he had the look, and so like all the sperm banks just kept accepting him. And now he literally has like 1 billion kids. He has like the most children on this planet. Yeah, I swear to God, there's a show on Netflix about that. This guy has sired many kids. Yo, so much so that they have conventions. You seen that, right? Yo, they have like literally meetups. Like the families who use this guy, they all know it's him. They have meetups, and they're like, they all bring their kids, and they're like, yeah, we have fucking this guy's face. I mean, this guy's kid. No, they looked it up. It's like, you know, it became a huge scandal. If you can find the name, I forgot. Yeah, you guys have to look it up. It's like, this is for real, for real. She wants to do the whole thing minus the man. Yeah, I guess whatever's most comfortable, right? Alright, guys. Let's see. Do I need hammer time? I have to see how these fit. No, these are pretty good. Let's see. Some of them are tight. Damn. Man. Alright, we're gonna have to do hammer. I don't understand, man. So, some of these, they fit like perfect. Some of them, they require the hammer. Okay, thank you, MC. No, what's the most base character that you use? Woo! Damn, that's sexy, guys. You have a hitbox? You haven't used it in years? Yeah, I'm not a big leverless guy either, man. Really just depends on how you like to play. But no, you know what I mean? That's really what it's about. Alright, all these posts, I have to kind of shore them up a little bit. This is the only one that's like... add a little bit of this tape here. Usually just adds enough thickness to make it stick. Pause. Big pause. I use it to hold your router and it's really? Yeah, that's crazy. Do you have an original hitbox? There we go. Second gen. Oh, so PS4. Because they had some before that era. They had PS3 ones. Okay. I think we're in a good spot, guys. I'm going to heat up the hot glue gun right now. I'm going to install the screen while we're here. We have an OLED screen going in. So if you guys notice, this is a smaller screen than usual that I use. This is the screen that's being sold at Focus Attack. So this is my first version of the screen. Well, first build using this smaller screen. I wanted to test it out. Also, you know, the client really just wanted to specify like the artwork is the main part of the show. So yeah, that's why we're doing that. Okay, so hot glue gun is cooking. All right. What else can I do on this point? Screws are good. Oh, I can add that extra screw that I need to install. Let's do that while the hot glue gun's still cooking. Advancing, you should build yourself a hit stick. Wait, what have you built so far? I forgot. We did the ruby was what? I forget, man. I do so many of these that. Have you done a hit stick? I feel like maybe you have. Not ready yet, guys. Gotta wait a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna use this opportunity to take a break. Let's grab a seat. Oh man. You sold the hit stick big attack? It's better off in the position that I built it out. Yu Yu Hakusho build came out pretty fire. Future cover doesn't fit the USB pass-through though. Couldn't figure out what some of the tabs were for. I was confused for some of the 3D prints. The Nutra cover doesn't fit the USB pass-through. Okay, that's weird. Wait, your UU stick came out good? The one that you just posted, right? The Nutric doesn't fit the USB pass-through. That's weird. The holes don't match the USB-C. Did you buy the USB-C kit from me as well? Because that's for the screws. I mean, I only make one thing, so. Did you try to pop it through? Even if, because it's 3D printed. So honestly, all you have to do, to be honest, if this shouldn't, I don't know why, I'm still don't understand why, but because I'm even using my stuff like as we speak, but you could just warm up. You could just warm up the 3D print with like a little bit of, like, if you have a hair dryer or a hot glue, you just warm it up and then you just push the piece through. That's what I used to do with when stuff didn't fit perfectly, like the 3D prints. But yeah, that doesn't make any sense. What up, MD Soul? I'm just taking a quick break while my hot glue gun warms up. I don't understand the tabs. All right, here we go. The USB-C and 3D print cover have 2 holes. Well, what? Hold on, man. I only have 1 file for my. I'm gonna grab it right now because you're confusing the crap out of me. I'm gonna grab the 2 sets that I sell. Okay, so this is the pass-through cover, right? And then this is the USB-C thing. Okay, like this is the only thing I make. 1 file. So then I don't know how you did it, but you're supposed to put this inside, like that. Did you try to put it outside, maybe? I don't know. It literally should just go like this. You pop it right in. See? And the holes are... Yeah, I'm not sure, man. That's why I'm like super confused. Oh, did you install it wrong or something? You installed it wrong? What you up to, CJ? Okay, guys, that's in. Let's flip her over. I didn't think to drop the USB into the print. I put the print on top of it. Oh. Got it. Shout out to Gilbert Hahn, guys, illustrator of this lovely piece. Yeah, this is wild crazy. Yeah, it's all 30s, man. I don't know. This is what my client wanted. It's crazy, right? All 30s is wild. I don't think I could play on this. I personally can't play on this. I'm not even sure if I can test it. I'm just gonna test the buttons. I'm not gonna do a play test. I can't play. Ain't no way I can play on this. I have small Asian man hands, bro. Yo, Yucky Germs, what's up, man? Oh, yo, Yucky Germs, since you're here. Yucky Germs modified his dub plate, which is so cool. I finally, I had some time. I just needed to find a good product. I found a decent enough USB-C pass-through port for dub plate. So this is my test version of it. See? USB-C for the dub plate. So this is new. If you guys want this option, just write it in the notes. Say, hey, and then I have a link to this product. So that's something new. These are KTs. Yo, Jimbo. So I stock the KTs, the clear versions, the ones that you're seeing right now. I stock them in my shop now. I really just use them for builds. Like, I only sold maybe one set of them. But yeah, I do have them in my shop now if you guys are interested. Well, honestly, Yucky Germs, you know me. I prefer USB-B. But you know, people be yelling at me. They're like, "How come you don't offer USB-C for dub plate?" Dude, it's impossible to keep everybody happy, guys. If you have a business of some sort, you just kind of have to find a happy medium, and then there's gonna be haters regardless. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. If you guys do anything, you know, like, literally, there's just gonna be haters every single time, or just someone to complain or ask for something, and then, like, they're literally the only one, and they make a big stink out of stuff. I don't... What are the 3D printed tabs for? Oh! Are you talking about the side tab things? So you can bolt them to the side panels, like right here, and you could glue in... You're talking about the little... The anchors, the corner anchors, right? So the corner anchors. Yeah, you can... They're on my website, man. Okay, hold on, I'll show you. You talking about these? PBT? Here, man. I'll put in the chat for you. You don't really need them, but if you want to keep your... So you just bolt them into the side panels like that. You bolt it, you glue the bottom down with like hot glue or super glue or whatever. Like that. And then you just bolt it into the side. And then, you know. Gotcha. Yo, man, I just got Street Fighter 6. All these buttons on the fight stick look intimidating. Is there a better one with a lever thing? Yeah, play how you want to play, man. Don't let anybody tell you to buy a leverless. I play on stick. I'm building this leverless for somebody that wants a leverless. Just play how you want to play. Play on pad, player, whatever. Yes. jonyfraze.com if you're interested. I make every type of stick though. A lot of people have been asking me what my daily driver is. It's still my koi stick. This is my koi for the dub. With the custom foam that I made. This one has my removable lever system. My cable's in there. I put a banana in there when I want a snack. Yo, look, okay, so obviously I have like the screen and the, you know, but look at this tech. I have the guitar straps here, right? Look at this tech right here. This screw, look at this. I replaced this with a button. And this is a function button. So I can hold this and do the function commands for the screen. Now, let me show you guys real quick. Check this out. So with GP2040 CE, if you guys know how to mess around with the menus, you can enable the mini menu. Okay, watch, I'll show you. Hold on, I'll plug in my stick. Pause. Pause, big pause. It's not gonna be I'll just plug it into power. Oh wait, fuck. I need a USB-B. Check this out though. Yeah, bro. No, bananas are good for electronics. Alright. So, okay, see how the screen is booting up right here? That's normal, right? Then it goes into the normal mode, okay, after a couple seconds. Okay, so that's good, right? But just say, like, mid-match, you want to change your SOCD settings or whatever. It doesn't matter for me because I play lever. But just say, you know, okay, you want to switch to, like, from PC to PS5. So, look, this is the function button. And I press, I mapped it to function plus share. So if I press these, you see, look, it went to the mini menu. And from the mini menu, you can change all these settings. Look, input mode, D-pad, SOCD, profile. So then, yeah, I can thumb through like this, change profiles. So good. So yeah, this is the option button. Sneaky shit. Pretty cool, right? Also, guys, check this out. I don't know if you guys saw this on the YouTube video. We did the mini dub wireless build. Look, wireless antenna. And if I think this power's on. Yeah, if I power this on, see, I have the Brook wireless board inside. It's trying to connect to Bluetooth right now, see? And then you can play it wired too. Wired or wireless. This is the mini dub. How sick is that? So I could just be chilling on the couch. Cool, right? Works on Switch. No, my bad. Works on PS5 and PC. Wireless. And then this antenna, I know it's in the way, but just say if I'm traveling, I could just unscrew this real quick. Nice, right? You need more projects on your life? You have to install a battery. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely a pain in the ass. All right, guys, let's get to work, man. You guys don't mind? I'm just gonna power through the rest of this. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure that fit properly. This is still going to be able to plug in, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Alright. I'm just going to start wiring this up, guys. So I have all these extra buttons, man. This button actually is not going to get wired to anything. You could call it a waste of money or whatever, but the client wanted a phantom button to be able to mash so that he can trick. This is some crazy psychology shit. He wanted a phantom button to mash so that he can fake people out while he's playing. I mean, that's crazy, right? Who does that? Who does that? Have you ever heard of that before? I feel like I should just wire it to something just out of principle. A demon? You think I should just wire it to something just out of principle? And then they could program it in the future? I have a friend who's a pad player and doesn't recognize when I do anything on stick. Yeah, I might just wire it to something. If I have spare wire, I'll just wire it to pin 26, and he can. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll just tell him to that they can. What do you call it? They can use it in the future. I'll do that like the last thing we do. I'm thinking about something right now. You know, I gotta ask the client what he wants. So I'm thinking about this. Does the client want this as touchpad? You know what I'm saying? Do they want that as a touchpad or up or what? All right, well, I'm gonna make this L3. That's L3. This is gonna be R3. Does touchpad do anything in games by default? No, right? You have to program touchpad, right? You know, I gotta ask the dude right now. Let me see if I can get a response. I'm still gonna map it. I'm just gonna map it to touchpad, and then I'll just make a profile for them. Okay, that worked out pretty well. I wanted to wire up these auxiliary buttons first, because I wasn't sure where they were going to go. Nah. Advancing, bro. I don't got a time for anything. You know, as soon as I'm done with this, it's straight dad mode, bro. I'm an adult. I don't got time for games. The only time I have time for games is when I don't have any work to do, which is never. It seems like never. Remember I played on stream like last week? That's because I finished my queue for commissions for February. And then I literally opened the queue back up again, and it filled in like literally 4 minutes. And yeah, that was just back to commissions, dude. Like when I'm done with this, when I'm done with work, like I'm usually done. Well, at least now, because my kids have school. I'll probably be more free in the summer. But then I also thought that, like, you know, like if I'm around, I'm gonna be around for my kids, I guess, for the summer. I usually just bust my ass and work all summer. But this summer, man, I might, you know, I'll take the downtime, because like the scene is getting really slow in general. But I think I'm gonna use that to my advantage, kind of get back some of my life a little bit. Get the hell out of the house every once in a while. Yeah, I would like to start. No, I was just talking about that, Blockbuster John. I would like to start skating, but it's like my ankle's so busted from like I almost like cracked my ankle in half 2 summers ago, and I'm still kind of like super jacked up from that, dude. I'm like still trying to figure out. You know what? I could go snowboarding and just take it easy. And I live right by Big Snow, which is an indoor. It's so dope. I can snowboard in the summer. Trying to be goofy, yeah. All right. Let's go wire up the rest of these grounds and then these other inputs. Yo, Blockbuster John, bro. I'm gonna be in LA. Did I tell you that? Shit. I just realized. I was like really thinking about it. Yeah, I'll be around, bro. It's gonna be a DTLA. Yo, I'm gonna be around until Monday. I gotta leave for home on Monday. You gonna be around on Sunday? Maybe we get up. Maybe I can talk to Chris too. You'll be around Sunday? Okay, cool. Yeah, I know how it is. So you know, if you got nothing to do, let me know. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll get some food or some shit. Oh, Chris is in Japan? That makes sense. The whole time? Normally, if this was a normal leverless, this would be so cramped. This wire up, but because it's a freaking 30mm everything, there's actually kind of space, which is kind of good. All right. Oh God, what are we gonna wire this? I guess I'll wire this up to pin number 26, I guess. You go for standard all button over Shokin Star? Everybody got their preferences, man. I'm done arguing with people. You know? Just never works out. If you do anything custom, that's what it is. It's just everything's custom. Alright guys, so I have these 2 spare buttons right here. That's 2 spare wires. I'm going to make these into a ground and... Oh shit, look at that. This one's already kind of sliced out. Okay. Yo, you guys want to see dope wires, man? Blockbuster John does amazing wire ups for his own stuff. It's pretty dope. Okay. So I'm gonna map this to auxiliary port 26, I guess. So client has an option because you know what's crazy? They wanted this as a phantom button to do nothing. That was like their whole thing. Like, oh, I want to be able to smack a button to fake someone out because this person actually plays in a lot of events. You know, because if you just stayed at home online all day, like that does nothing, right? So pretty funny, but yeah, they actually like do play in events, so they kind of have a need for it. The psychology is crazy though, right? You willing to go that far out, fake out a button? Honestly, I don't really think it's about the button press. I think to me it's about like your like, you know, when people jerk, pause. You know how people like get all like herky jerky when they're doing like a super? I think that's really what it is more about. Now, I'm quick with it, bro. With the pauses, bro. You know, people they exaggerate the super. Now that pause covered like, when you say pause, that covers like a good 2 more sentences after. You know what I mean? That was a blanket pause. Yo, hold up. I've been wanting to say this. And this is really for my OGs. This is for my OGs, like people my age. Right? First of all, you know, this whole pause thing started in my area. Uptown New York. Harlem, New York, bro. That's where they started this shit. Okay? And then, like, that's when motherfuckers were, like, really, like, you know, like, dudes were really, really, like, tough dudes. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, just look at hip-hop back in that day. Everybody, you know, they were tough dudes. They're street dudes. Now everyone's doing this, you know, pause, all that zesty, all this and that, right? But look at this generation. They're the most zestiest generation ever. You know what I mean? You guys are the most zestiest motherfuckers ever. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have way more tolerance. There was no tolerance back in the day, especially around my way, and especially if you were like a hip hop dude. There was no tolerance. It was crazy. Now everyone got, you know what I mean? It was like, you know, I had to learn to be a different person. Not like I was bad or anything like that, but it was just a thing. Yeah, bro, I'm from the, you know, I had to walk to school with a knife in my pocket every day because I was not, I didn't have the look of the people in the neighborhood. I used to get messed with every single day. You know, that shit was real. That's the, and look, first of all, that wasn't even high school. That was freaking grammar school. I'm walking to school with a fucking knife in my pocket in 7th grade, bro. Come on. Just so that no one can, you know, just so I have a little something to defend myself with. You know what I'm saying? And then everyone all, you know, saying this and that, trying to act tough. You wasn't tough. You guys grew up with some freaking, you guys grew up with internet. You ain't tough, man. So get out of here with all that. No struggle. Trying to live on $2 a day. No struggle, man. Bro, that's what kept me out of trouble, bro. I would just go to the bodega in the corner. Nick's Deli, bro. Nick's Deli. You from where I'm from, that was the joint. Nick's Deli. They had Champion Edition. But they fucked it up when they put the Rainbow Edition in, though. Everyone was just like, yeah, it's fun for like the first day. Like, holy crap, you can do all this stuff. And then like, then you realize it's mad broken. And you're just like, why am I playing this? You know, it's like not even fun. Geese would F you up and more than a moose would. There wasn't shit to do outside but ride bikes and throw rocks at each other. That's facts. You had to go outside. If you wanted to do anything, I gotta go outside. You know what I mean? No, I'm saying though, like everyone's all like, you know, with the whole like, oh, you can't be zesty, blah blah blah. That's like the new term, right? They think pause is still like something they came up with. That's been out since friggin' late 90s, I want to say. Probably earlier than that for the real heads. But like hanging out with my boy Boogie Blind and them. Boogie Blind's one of the radio DJs on Shade 45. I mean, real uptown cats, man. Them guys been saying that stuff forever. Now, that's how I learned to not freaking to be quick with it, because those guys would catch you real quick. The first time someone ever said "Ayo" to me or pause or whatever, right? Was it was literally the DMC 2000. DMC is the DJ battle circuit. If you guys don't know about that, like the world champion DJ circuit, I used to compete in that stuff. So it's 2000 DMC, right? The year 2000 DMC. I got second place, right? And I was kind of upset. So I'm like walking back to my car and it's fucking raining. And I was upset about it, so I was kind of like lingering on, just kind of like, damn, I could have won that, could have went to USA Finals or whatever, right? So I'm chilling outside. It's we are on the east side of New York City. No, sorry, west side of New York City, right by the piers. First of all, this is the first DMC battle they ever had outside. So I was like, damn, man, the wind fucked my shit up, like whatever. And then so I'm walking to my car and like it's like the uptown homies are all there and it's raining and I'm literally just drenched. I'm like, damn, yo, I'm so wet. And I heard that it was the Ayo from the whole world. It was just like, hey, yo, man, pause, man. You know what I mean? So I was like, I felt like I just almost won DMC, but I lost. So I guess because second place is the worst. Right, I got second place at DMC, and then the first time I get called out on some, you know, on some AO shit, and then I was like, man, this is a bad day. I had to walk to school with a knife because literally I was like the only like non-Hispanic kid. I moved two times when I was young. So when I moved during 6th grade to another area, kind of close by, but still further. My mom thought it was a nice neighborhood because she got a nice condo in like this high rise, but the local grammar school was still in the hood. So even though we lived in like a nicer place than we used to live, you know, I kind of still lived in the hood. I had to like I had to take a bus to school or walk because it was a little far, and yeah, it was still it was infested with Latin gangs. You guys know like Nieta, Latin Kings, the beginnings of MS-13, all that. It was scary, man. And like if you didn't know somebody or weren't like gang affiliated, even in 7th and 8th grade, you were gonna get messed with. And especially if you didn't look the part, which I didn't look the part. That was scary. All right, guys, I'm gonna do a quick test. Make sure this works. Hold on, yep. Actually, before I do that, let me do the test. Ah, the sides fell out. Whatever. It's okay. I'm gonna plug this in. Okay, we got the GB2040 CE screen. Nice. Uh-oh. It's rebooting. What's that? Man, this is not tight. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna glue this down like right now. Oh yeah, I just download packs for the sprites. This is not a good cable. Hold on. Okay, let's test this out now. I just want to see, make sure everything works. Okay, we got the screen back on. Okay, there we go. Now the screen is acting crazy. I think maybe it was that. Did I do the rookie move? I did the rookie move, guys. Hold on. Do that again. Okay. Oh, shit. Fuck. There we go. Alright, GP2040. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Jump. Okay, cool. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna go the extra mile, and I'm gonna add in the little soft pads for the side so it doesn't fall out. Because I know Grant likes to open his stick a lot. Pause. I don't even know if that's a pause, but I'm gonna say it anyway. That was borderline, right? Okay. Yo, what's good, young Afro? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. What you getting into today? What's everyone doing today? Is today Friday? Yeah, today's Friday, right? Yo, we out. I'm not out. I gotta be home. You're day drinking? Dang, Sancho. Hey, man. Good for you, man. Making a leverless? Yeah. That's what I do all day, man. Just make people's controllers. This one's kind of crazy though, because it's 30. It's what do you call it? 30mm action buttons. Like I can't play on this for sure. Ain't no way I could play on this one. Damn, you about to make some breakfast? Shit, that sounds so good, man. Yeah, Young Afro, jonyfraze.com. I make custom fight sticks, and I make enclosures for people to make their own custom fight sticks. Yeah, my thing. We got nominated for the best product for Evo Awards. You guys are kind of new here. We did get the nomination. I got to go to LA at the end of the month. Woo! Okay. Came out kind of sick. All right. Still got to do the bottom panel, guys. So that's pretty much good to go. I just got to ask our client what they want to do about the... If they want the W to be jump, I got to ask them. Alright, so check this out. We did the bottom panel. This time we're getting art. We're not doing foam today, guys. For once, we're not doing a foam panel. We're actually doing a full bottom panel. Old school. Alex. Oh, you know what, guys? I gotta countersink this. Let's go to dungeon real quick. I gotta countersink this panel. Yeah, this panel, I gotta countersink the middle screws. Okie dokie. That's done. Okay, we're gonna peel off this bottom. Yeah, we had to do the Street Fighter 3. Alright, we still got to plug in the wires for the LEDs too, guys. So. Okay, let's get some nuts and bolts. Nice, guys. Okay. So we got to wire up the LEDs here. So this is going to go to ground. Yeah, we got to add some RGB lighting, yeah. Okay, that's wired up. Let's bring back our front panel here. We just got to add 2 of these little pads here. Oh shit, hold on. Damn, this is actually too thick. Pause. You know what? I'm gonna just add some tape. Yeah, this panel's like... This is DIY as hell. What's it supposed to be? Am I supposed to be a machine? Am I supposed to be a robot making shit? Nino! Damn, yo, where you been, Nino? Robo Johnny. That's my next incarnate. I should just start working on that. Make myself an AI to just do my work for me, right? Need a robot. Go with a robot. Who got to hook up on a robot, dude? You got a guy? I need a guy. I need a guy for robots. Need a robot guy. Been busy with work, bro? There we go. Okay. Let's plug. This stick's kind of heavy too, man. Bottom on. Nice. Yeah, this one's pretty heavy. Okay, one more step, guys. Got to add some of the corners. A batch of corners. These are the. I'm gonna line them up where they need to go now. There we go. Got these installed, nice. These are the foamy corners so that there's still some grip. Yeah. Playing grapplers with levers, I don't know, they just feel better to me. I don't think I could play a grappler ever on leverless. That's just a big no-no for me. Okay. Got the pads on. Do another quick test. Push all the buttons in. Do a quick test again. Gotta still program it though. Okay, GP2040CE. Check, check, check. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, the sound activated lights are working. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, cool. Okay. This does nothing. These do nothing yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. SOCD is neutral, that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, fucked up. 4. These are mixed up. I gotta swap R1 and L1. Why we do these tests, guys? That's weird. I wonder how that happened. I wonder if they labeled it wrong. I just went with the length. I went with the right lengths. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I think they measured it differently. These just gotta swap. Ain't no thing. Okay. How do you... I can't even do the 720... Like, I've watched tutorials on how to do 720 on leverless. Bro, that's never happening for me, man. Like, ain't no way. I don't know how the hell they do it. I could SPD, no problem. But 720? Nah. SPD, you just do the cheat. You go like this, you know? Slide. You put your palm on top of the lever and spin fast. No, I'm talking about on leverless, though. How do you do that on leverless? All right, let's do another test, guys. Okay, GP2040CE is lighting up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, up, that works. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These buttons, we have to... Actually, these are like touchpad. These are like L3. That's touchpad. This button, I can make it whatever. This could be touch, to be honest. Yo, let me ask you guys. Does touchpad do something in a game? It doesn't, right? Unless you program it that way, but it's only on PlayStation, right? I feel like it's only on PlayStation. Alright, let's go test this out. Fingers will snap anytime. If you're in PS5 mode and playing on PC, it can be used as a reset. Really? Okay. Actually, honestly, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, like the 30mm. I could probably play a little bit. I don't know if I could play Dalsim, but I could probably play like Cammy or Mai. Then inside the Steam program, I programmed the 2 different buttons. Oh, you do it in Steam. Wow. It's not that bad. It's definitely playable. Like, if this was what someone told me, like, okay, this is like how to play on leverless, you know, basically like the first time I played leverless, I don't think it's that bad. We're talking about the 30mm buttons, guys. So if you have big hands, yeah, this is the way to go for sure. Yeah, for sure if you have big hands. I can't do none of my tech on here, though. This is hard. Yeah. It's really hard to play. For me, it's hard to play. Yeah, they're all 30mm. It's crazy. Oh, perfect. Yo, I can. Are you on chat right now? Okay, perfect. Okay. So let me ask you something. You want 2... Hold on. We're just testing it out right now. You want 2 jumps? You want 2 jump buttons? I'm gonna wait. Wait, so what do you want? What do you want this as? I'm super confused. So this is normally jump, right? Okay, just right. Oh man. Right now, you want this to be L3? Okay, right now, this you don't want this at all for jump. Nah, Joe, this is like this is my client, so I'm gonna listen to him. Don't try to sway me any other way. Because this is normal leverless jump. So he literally wants this to be jump. Okay, so that's gonna be jump. So I have to note this down. So I'll make this nothing. I'll make this jump. I'll make this L3 touchpad. No, L3 R3 and this one I can make this touchpad up here. So L3 R3 touchpad jump nothing. Okay. I'm gonna do that. All right, let's reset the board then. You can change all this, by the way. Yo, pay attention, all right? I can pay attention because we're gonna literally program this right now. Okay, so you're gonna hold down start while you plug in to the console. Okay, and then you're gonna bring up. I'll paste this into the notes, but this is the web configurator. Okay, so then I'm gonna go to the GPIO pin mapping. All right. So currently I have touchpad set to you wanted this to be up. Okay, so I'm gonna make this. Actually, wait. The up button you want it to be L3. Up button you want it to be L3. So I'm gonna delete that and write L3. Okay. So you could program this however you want, by the way. Okay. Then touchpad you wanted as up button. Okay. L3 R3 hold on. L3 touchpad. Oh, L3 is now touchpad. Touchpad center. I think I got that right. And then R3 is R3. Okay, then you also have pin 26. This is going to be nothing. But you could program it to whatever you want. So just so you know, I did wire up pin 26. I wired it up for you. You could choose something later. Okay, but you could choose what you want that to be later. I'll hit save right now. Okay. I'm gonna hit save. Okay, profile 1. I'll just leave that. Okay. Let me go into the settings and I'm gonna delete all the hotkeys just in case you get mixed up. Okay. Remember, this is different than a Brook board, okay? This is different than a Brook board. I'm gonna turn on DDI for him, just in case they ever wanna... I'm gonna turn this on. DDI, I'm gonna turn on. And then let's add your logo to the screen. Display configuration, I'll leave it as standard leverless. Turn off turbo. D-pad mode, I'll leave. Profile, I'll turn on. Macro, I'll turn off. What are the macros for startup in PS? I'll put it in the notes for you. But basically, it's medium punch is PlayStation, and then medium kick is PC. And then if you want to play on Switch, it's light kick. I'll put in the notes for you. Don't worry about that stuff. Okay, I can do it. I'm gonna put your screen your logo on the screen again like we did last time. Okay. Save. Okay, let's reboot to controller mode. Let's see if that worked. Oh, there it is. I can do it. Nice. Okay. All right. Let's test this out again, because we have a really weird setup now. Okay, so this should be jump. Yep. So, oh, my bad. Yeah, the WASD up should be jump now. Yeah, that's jump. Yeah, I don't know how you play like that. You can actually play with jump. Okay, so this should be L3. L3, R3, yeah, that works. And then this is touchpad, which does nothing on PC. On PC mode. Really? Yeah, for me, it's gonna be hard to get used to this. Especially the 30mm. Can you bind touchpad to macro on PC? I think you have to use it on PS5 mode or something like that, and then you enable the Steam inputs. Someone was just talking about it in chat. Yeah, so it's possible, but you have to switch it to PS5 mode. If you want, you can just make it. You could just change it to share. Because share is not used on PC, so you can change it to share. How do you make a quick release for the RGB strip? If you watch my other videos, I show you guys how to do that. You have to buy like a connector, or like a separator connector, Nishal. But it's possible. All right, this is working, guys. I'm just not used to the jump. Can I show you a full rotation? Can I show you a full rotation on the stick? Wait, what? The last build, the last live I did, Nishal, I did it. Can you do a full rotation showing the stick? Oh, I see what you're saying. So left down, right up, left down, right up, left down, right up, left front. Is that what you mean? I can. Left, up. Yeah, I'm just going to... There we go. I see the stick up close. Oh, I'm gonna send you pictures and stuff like I normally do, bro. I just dropped my mouse on the floor. That's cool. So yeah, I just programmed it the way you wanted it. Oh, I thought you meant the inputs earlier. My bad. Okay, guys. So, Stick is working. I'm just going to run it through some tests on PlayStation. And then make sure that the authentication works on PlayStation. And that's about it. But let's do a quick run-through on the bench. Let me clean up that area real quick, and then we'll do a quick run-through. Alright, guys. Alex is coming out soon, so we did a stick for the homie I Can Do It. I Can Do It right on the screen right there. This is the Alex build featuring this amazing illustration from artist Gilbert Hahn out of France. Incredible, incredible illustration of Alex. Totally custom. One of one. No one else has this. Shout out to Gilbert for sending me some of the assets so I can kind of add my flair to it as well. Added a little bit border, added some of that red spike, you know, kind of like the paint on Alex's face. Add that to the background, kind of jazz it up a little bit. Okay, this layout is very, very interesting, okay? This is a all button layout plus 4, so we have 4 additional buttons. But we are using all 30mm buttons on this. So a standard leverless controller has 24mm buttons, but I Can Do It, who's in the chat right now, wanted 30mm buttons for all the buttons. So it's a little bit wider. So for my hands, I have small hands, so this doesn't really work for me, but you know, to each his own. But we do have a wider layout. We're using 30mm KT buttons, gravity KTs, and it's lighting up based on the internal light strip that I use that has sound activation. All right, so that's a top, really beautiful piece. Shout out to Gilbert Hahn once again. Okay, I'm gonna unplug it. All right, let's start on this side. So we have Street Fighter 6 themed Alex over here. That's right from Capcom. You know, the some of the new artwork. Flash chopping on the front. Okay. On this side, we have, I used red buttons this time just to kind of make it a little bit different instead of doing the all clear. So we have red Sanwa buttons on this side. All right. This side, again, more Street Fighter 6 vibes. New Alex. That's the latest iteration of Alex right off the Capcom website. Okay. And then this side, we went throwback. I think this is from TVC. I think. But it's like kind of like a throwback Alex. And you see the Alex graffiti in the background. I Can Do It representing right there. Okay. The back. Street Fighter 3. Alex, I think that's from New Generation. But either way, it still kind of translates. And we have a little bit of the Ode to Third Strike in the background with the, you know, the classic Third Strike montage. But Alex being the front man of that game, he's in front. We added the Street Fighter 6 graffiti bigger on the back here. Okay. Trim-wise, we did 3D printed colors. Alex's colors, black, red, the yellow to kind of match his hair, the yellow to match his hair, green for his pants. So we kind of did like an ode to Alex with just colors here. Okay. All over, we have every corner with that. The pass-through is very interesting. This is the secure USB pass-through. It's sold at a bunch of arcade stick shops. You can buy it. It's not cheap. They are definitely much more expensive than a traditional pass-through. It does require you to buy this secure USB-C cable as well with the screw-on, right? So you do have to. I'm not going to do it right now. I don't want to, but you have to pop this on like this, and then you screw on to tighten it and secure it. Okay. And then we found from our stash from the homie Buttercade a shiny gold pass-through cover, which is really nice. I don't have many of those left. Lastly, added some foam corners for some grip on the bottom. So you see the foam corners that kind of hug the feet right here. And that's it. Stick for I Can Do It. Done. First Alex stick. First custom Alex stick? Maybe? I don't know. Probably not. First custom that's not... I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But this is definitely my first custom Alex stick that we've made. Shout out to Gilbert again. Shout out to I Can Do It. Button layout's kind of crazy, right? So we did left, down, right, up. So this is like WASD, right? So this is like WASD. Okay. WASD here. Okay. This is a phantom button that they can map to something later. I mapped this to pin number 26. So they can, if they want an extra button, they can map this to pin 26. Okay. So the difference is this isn't jump. This is L3. This is touchpad, and this is R3. So that's a little bit different than the standard layout. I think maybe later. What I did initially was I made this touchpad, then I made this L3 and I made this R3, and I left this as jump. But because I Can Do It jumped in the chat, he said, no, I want this to be up. The only one up button. But they can change that in the setting with GP2040CE if they want in the future. Alright guys, so that's it. We're done. I'm just going to take some photos, test this on PlayStation, and get this shipped out. Very nice. Oh, by the way, this also has the gravity KTs, but they're locked into setting number 2, which I feel is the best setting right now. Setting number 1, although it's really fast, I really don't recommend it unless it has a specific need for you to be fast. And maybe like Drive Impact or something like that, if you play Street Fighter. But yeah, setting 2 is the way to go. After a lot of testing, the last couple months, that's what I found. Setting 2 is like the jam. Still really fast, because it's a micro switch based button. Alright guys, that's it. We are done with the build. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I will catch you guys on the next one. We're working on some fun stuff later. Alright? But I'll catch you guys later.